So it's been 4 years.
It has.
It's a long time.
It's been fun 4 years though, hasn't it?
It has been. And
I'm actually surprised how fun it was.
let me just say that 4 years ago, Dean and I were a little concerned about how these September clothes were gonna.
We kind of, when we started Adventures, we were kind of joking about how
we were
about how we'd be making them. We're like, oh, we'll just go around the island. Oh, we'll take footage. Oh, we'll put a video together.
But it's clearly become a pretty big deal.
No, it is. Like, I am really surprised that Adventures has come as far as it did. So this is Emily's testimony for all of September Club. Since unfortunately she will not be here this year, we decided to get her input anyway. See, because she's been an important part of the Adventures over the years.
Oh,
so
thank you.
Hi, I'm Lauren, and this is my testimonial.
this is John's testimonial, the longest member besides Joy and myself.
So many things wrong with that sentence.
Oh, I feel like I'm on one of those shows, like VH1, the real inside scoop to September Club, and then like I'm an expert on it.
First question: how has Adventures changed your life?
You know, that's such a hard question to answer because Adventures has probably been the most pivotal experience of my entire life.
Well, I definitely learned. I've learned a lot, and all the learning has changed my life.
Adventures has changed my life because hasn't really changed my life.
For example, from Lauren, I learned that we used to grow pineapples here on Oahu at the Dill Plantation, but some evil things called fruit cartels took them away to another country because it was perhaps more profitable there. Basically taking away jobs in Oahu, and they just now have a plantation for tourist purposes. By the way, because she felt so strongly about that, I wasn't able to get Dole Whip when we went around the island, even though I was looking forward to it the entire week.
I'm just a completely different person after filming Adventures. You know, it's just so hard to describe.
For those of you who don't know, September would be extremely boring without September Club and Adventures. That's kind of the whole reason why we made it, right?
Right.
So, next question. What would you have done differently with Adventures if you were in charge?
Well, first of all, Joy and Dean are kind of tyrannical about this. They named it after themselves, I get that, so it's their thing. But really, I feel like I should have more say.
I would definitely slip Dean and Joy like a pill or two, or some alcoholic beverages, or some little bit just to loosen them up a little bit. Not in that way.
There are two things that Dean neglected to put in Adventures 3 last year. Number one was my first fabulous idea that Joy and Dean would perform a So You Think You Can Dance.
Oh, absolutely nothing. I think it's the greatest show ever.
Adventures, I feel, is pretty amazing.
Not even an idea. It actually happened. The Dean of Hawaii segment, where Dean was filmed in a waterfall.
Okay, Dean.
In very nice poses.
Look sexy.
And,
Nice, very nice. Okay.
Great. But he cut it out. And, he looked fabulous, if I do say so myself.
I really, really, really wanted to do a Sound of Music Adventures theme, but no one else here seems to remember the Sound of Music, except for me, obviously.
That was a pretty hard one. They just keep coming. Wow.
What is your favorite memory from Adventures?
Oh, my favorite memory was definitely from year one.
My favorite moment. I don't know if it's a favorite moment, but I think starting last year, we started doing something where whoever can make the most inappropriate jokes. So having that competition really brought a lot to the entire production, I feel.
The death of Sony.
My favorite adventures moment, I think, would be when I deployed my superior scientific and mathematics skills in calculating where the sun would set. Oh, I'm sorry, the sun would rise by extrapolating backwards.
Would you like to explain the situation of why what the problem was?
Well, we were at Sunset Beach, and the sun was above us, and we couldn't quite tell where it would rise the next morning. And instead of using our logic and saying the east side, I pointed one hand at the sun as it was setting and extrapolated backwards and got a pretty freaking accurate measurement of where it would come up the next morning. So, I mean, and we went to that spot the next morning and poof, there it was. That was the sun.
My favorite memory is definitely dressing up in the Harry Potter costumes and going through the maze. I mean, okay, we lost, but that was not our fault. If we had known that you had to fill in the freaking metal pattern thing, we would have kicked their asses.
And my favorite memory was at the Pully Lookout when Dean and I thought we'd be so creative by wearing warm clothes on the top and cool clothes on the bottom. So we had snow jackets and scarves. Did you have scarves? I think
No,
you had
I didn't have a scarf.
I had a scarf and shorts. But it's definitely been a good 4 years.
It has.
And I hope you've all enjoyed it.
Because we enjoyed it.
We did enjoy it.
I've established that the lane matters a little bit. It matters next to nothing. And the car matters